Hi, I'm Michelle. In case you're new here, today I'm going to create this look and a couple others with the brand new Too Faced Maple Syrup Pancakes palette. Why can't I ever remember the name of palettes? Anyway, so I'm ready to get started with the first look of this multiple looks, one palette video. This is actually going to be my second look to create with the palette ever. I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot and I'll be right back to get started with the look. I just hit pan. In my MAC paint pot. That's exciting. Okay, so currently I am just dressed in a very casual t-shirt, and this isn't what I'm wearing for the night. Is it Friday? It's Saturday. Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday currently when I'm filming. So I'm just gonna create a fun, colorful look. For this first look, I'm going to use the pink, the purple, and I'm not sure what else yet. So let's get started, see where we end up. Okay, I'm gonna take a big fluffy blender. I'm gonna use this shade Hazelnuts for the first time. I haven't played with this shade yet before. This is going to be my crease color. And I don't wanna go too intense with that color. I just want to give me something to start working with. Just building hazelnut up into the crease, and then I will move on to the next shade. This might have actually started off warmer than I wanted to take the look, so maybe I can get it blended out a little bit more so it doesn't take over the look as much. That's better. Okay, I'm a little afraid to do this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna deepen up the crease with Hot Cakes. And this is a smaller blending brush, like a little smaller fluffy brush. Now I'm gonna go into this really beautiful purple shade called A La Mode. Ooh, that's a really beautiful purple. That's pretty. No additional product on that first brush, and I'm just going to soften everything into the crease. I know I did this same inner corner shade yet in the first look that I created, but it was a very different eye look altogether. I'm gonna use Sleepin' in the inner corner. Wow, that is so intense. Like it doesn't know justice on film how intense that pink is. It looks very very shifty and hollowy, but it's just a beautiful bright pink. Oh, I love it so much. That pink might be my favorite shade in the whole palette. I haven't tested everything yet to say fairly yet, but that's so far my first impressions. That's how I feel. That might change, but for now, that's how I feel. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into Flapjack right here. Just kind of like this mauve matte, like a mauve brown maybe. I don't know, we'll see. What did I knock over? Yeah, it's kind of like a reddish brown. It's giving like a pinky mauve tone. So that's a little bit too light for my particular preference, but we're gonna go with that for the first layer. Maybe I can build it up a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of like a Gives it kind of like a slight berries hint. I don't really like the way that looks with the particular eye look though. So let me try some of that hot stack, whatever. Hot cakes is what I'm going to go into for the lower lash line. Just a little bit on this outer edge for a little bit more definition and drama on the outside. Okay, that might be the look. I do want to add a little bit more drama on the outer edge. So I'm going to take this little bitty blender brush here into this dark shade, Cup of Joe. I'm going to go into Cup of Joe for the outer edge, just like right here. I'll blend it again in a minute. A little bit more of that purple shade over the edge, just to kind of fade them together better. I feel like we could do a little something on the very top. Let's try this bright shade here. I'm going to put just a little bit of brunch bubbles over the center of the eyelid with my fingertip. Yeah, that was just the brightness that I needed right there. Just a little bit. I like that a lot. Now let me get some blending done. Okay, so here's the eyeshadow all finished. Let me come back with my face done, including brows and cleaning up the edges, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. Here's the first look of this video. This is my purple and pink eye look. I added a little bit of mascara, a hint of wing on the outer edge. I thought a dark purple lipstick would go perfectly with this look. This is the lipstick that I recently picked up at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It is a really, really dark purple. It is the same purple shade that I used in the first video of my first impressions with this palette. So let me give you a close-up of the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off, and I will be right back and do another look for you. Okay, I'm back ready to do the next look. I've already got my eyes primed. Let's see what we're going to play with this time. I want to create a halo eye. So I'm going to use this pink and probably the blue and possibly Cup of Joe. So yeah, let's get started and see. Let's just see how it turns out. I'm going to take this blue and I'm going to start off out here in the edge. Ooh, that blue looks really dark. When you pack it on like that, it's like a midnight sky. It's called Blueberry Jam. So I'm starting off with Blueberry Jam in the outer corner. I can already see I'm having problems with my shapes. They're not starting off the same. Kind of. Okay. There we go, I guess. Okay. I didn't put it on quite as thick in the inner corner, so it doesn't look as dark, and I actually like that. It gives the outer edge more of a smoky effect. There we go. Okay. My shapes are not looking the same. That's fine. I'm going to kind of blend it out anyway. Let me try to blend it out a little bit because it is looking a little crazy. Okay. Now I'm going to go into this Sleeping In shade. Finally remembered the name of it on my finger. Probably should have put something underneath it first. Let's try. I'm going to go in with this dark one and then put Sleeping In on it and see if that'll help. Let's try to cover that up. Ooh. Serve Hot. Wow, that's Serve Hot. It's a beautiful shade. Okay, but because it looked better applied on top of that other pink. So let's see if I can mix them and get that same kind of brightness. Yeah, they mix really well. So that's the mixture of Sleeping In and Serve Hot. That's what they look like combined. Okay. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use Serve Hot, even though it's a shimmer. Then I'm going to go into Cup of Joe, the same brush, and just kind of line above that. I didn't load my brush up heavily, so it's just like a soft little hint of that darkness so that it doesn't really take over the pink lower lash line, but it does kind of anchor the lashes. So I'm going to go back into Sleeping In with an actual shader brush and just try to perfect the shape. Now might be a good time to use this shimmer white powdered sugar. Let's see how that works out for the upper area right here, just to kind of soften that edge. I love that shade. That's the perfect shade to kind of just soften up that top without making it too white. Okay. For the inner corner, I want to take like a domed pencil, and I'm going to use that same powdered sugar shade, but I want to try to build it up really intensely and see if I can get any kind of a shimmer. Sorry if you hear my dog over there. His nails are not too long. I recently took him to get them cut. It's just he, you know, makes noise on the floor. We have hardwood floors. Okay. I do like that pop of brightness. I think that's it. That's the look right there. So let me give you a close-up of just the eyeshadow, and then I'll be right back to show you the completed face with the eyeliner, mascara, brows, and the whole shebang done. I'll be right back to show you the completed look. All right, here's the completed look for the second look with this palette. Let's take a really good look at it. Yeah, okay, so I used 6 shades to complete this look. So yeah, I finished the look off with, wrong one. I finished the look off with my Pat McGrath blue eyeliner and some mascara with a hot pink bold lip and a bright bold cheek. I really love the look. I love the way it came together. I really like an intense blush like this, but I know it's not for everybody. Maybe I could like blend it out a little bit better. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so let me know what you think of this look here. And yeah, I had a whole lot of fun. I'm a little surprised at how dramatic my looks have been so far. Out of the 3 looks that I've created, let's see. Yeah, all 3 looks that I've created have been quite dramatic. And if you look at the palette, if you take a good look at the palette, it looks like there's a lot of lightness. And yet I've been able to create some really, really dramatic, fun looks. So that's always neat. And I really just wanted to kind of give you some inspiration for the variety of looks that you can get out of this palette. Anyways, I really, really love this look. So for you, the next look is coming up now. Okay, I'm back to do the 3rd and final look for this particular video. I did decide to just wash off my face and continue the looks today so that I can get this video up as soon as possible. So instead of going out in my previous look, I'm gonna go out in this look that we create right now. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a soft, like a soft wearable look, like a smoky brown eye. Yeah. And I've already got my eyes primed. This look I am going to keep on for the night. And I think I want to do something a little bit more soft and like maybe like a beautiful brown smoky eye. So let's see what kind of a date night smoky eye look I can get out of the palette. I'm going to start off with short stack here in the crease on a fluffy blender brush. Because my eyeshadow base is still very tacky, I am just patting it in place at first. Because my eye base is so sticky right now, I feel like I had to work really hard at getting that blended out. And also because I don't normally blend this much. Yeah, okay. So there's the first shade. I think that's starting off really nice. Now I'm gonna take Hoe Cake in the outer corner and just build that up a little bit. I just want to smoke that out some. This might be a little bit too simple, but this is a shade that I haven't used yet. Maple Syrup. I'm gonna put this here on the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was gonna be, but I guess I should have expected that since syrup is kind of see-through. I feel like this is the perfect name for this shade. I'm gonna try a different brush. See if I can get a little bit more payoff off that shade. There we go. I'm not sure if it's the brush or if it's because it's the second layer of it or if it's a combination of both. But that's kind of like a penny shade, like a copper color. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of that powdered sugar shade and put that here in the inner corner. and the whole inner part of the lid. Probably should have gotten a bigger brush to do the inner lid. Let me see. Okay, now I'm going to take more of Pancakes and do the lower lash line. Okay, so there's the brown eye look all by itself. Just out of curiosity, let me see, let me get a different brush. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what applying this bright pink Sleeping In shade is going to do if I put it just here at the entrance part of the brown. Ooh, you see that slight little intensity that added? I like that. Yeah, it's just to like make it a little bit more interesting so it's not fully brown. I'm not sure if you can really see, but there's the eyeshadow look. Now I'm gonna go complete the rest of my face and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, here's the final look for this video with the palette. Let me know what you think. Let me give you a close-up of the eye. I really, really love this eye look. I feel like this is a beautiful, smoky, everyday, wearable, kind of slightly elevated glam brown smoky eye. I love it. Yeah, this is the look that I'm gonna wear for tonight, for date night. I'm gonna go put on a dress, probably a neutral colored dress or a black dress, and some black strappy sandals, and pull my hair back in a low ponytail and go out for date night. So this is the final look for this video. Let me know which of the 3 looks you like the most. I liked all 3 looks a lot, a really lot, I really did, but I think this look is my absolute favorite. I always love a neutral smoky eye. Like, that's my absolute most favorite look of all time. I really love the tones of the smoky eye that I was able to accomplish. I love the simplicity, but with a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah, I'm really impressed by the range from this palette, but I knew by looking at how many shades were available that I was going to be able to do a lot of different looks with this palette. So if you're into neutrals and you're a little bit timid with color, but you're wanting to maybe dip your toe into a colorful palette, I think this is a wonderful palette to get started with. If you're into colorful eye looks and you're not so into neutral looks, or maybe you just like need to be able to do a neutral look on occasion, but you're really more into color, again, this color story is perfect for that. I'm really happy and pleased. I'm really pleased with this release. I think Too Faced knocked this palette out of the park. It's definitely a win in my book. So I had a lot of fun creating these 3 looks today. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. And make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.